or something.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind seeing a timeout out of them, just to talk things over, have a little bit of a breather. Seems like they're trying to do this on the fly. Either way, another chance for Execute to see how he stacks up against some of the better offers in the scene. He's going to have an AWP, and last time we saw him with this, he was just posted up to challenge for an up peek, and it looks like they want to pick up the aggression, but here's all those Molotovs to slow everything down. DD burning, has to use a smoke. They want to challenge for top banana, but there's 3 players here.
Yeah, they were actually looked like they were boosting, expecting Fallen to be up on the wall again, and he isn't this time. So they've been sort of riding out the initial threat here. Maybe they can establish that banana control and make a push for it. Fur in the corner, instant headshot taking down DD. That's a big beginning now. Stewie, and they're just shooting as they're falling back. So it's a bit of covering fire as they're retreating back around the corner. Not bad at all.
Look how much utility Tyloo has had to burn in this round, and they still haven't even gotten control of that car. They're going to have to use at least one more flashbang just to be safe. Stewie's going to counter flash peek. He sees nothing. Counter flash comes in for Tyloo, and they've spent about a minute to get control of banana and lost 1 player in doing it. And they have nothing else on the map. It seems like they're going to be lured into this hit, and you've got Fur and you've got Stewie here.
Yeah, if they can smoke off Fur, maybe they can challenge Stewie, but otherwise it's going to get really tricky. There's the smoke. Grenade lands on 2. That's not bad. Good refrag as well from Bentet, but I don't know how Fur got that kill, but he did ride on somebody. Now they're going to try and bomb plant again. The last couple of times they've been interrupted in the middle of it. This time they actually make it work, but Executor's on 7 health, and Bentet's going to go down to Tarek before anything even happens, so a near impossible situation here. 1 versus 4. He's going to get the 1 kill. Ready as they come around the corner. The flick does actually connect. That's not bad, and even at this point, it's kind of impressive that he stayed alive, but he's not going to be able to win the round, and just going to be the round here. Good kill again, and now 9-1 scoreline favoring Mibr. They are just looking so good.
All they could do was hope they chased him and did some economic damage by taking people out. Nice hold and nice job at banana for Fur, Stewie, and Fallen. They burned so much time off the clock to the point where it just seems like they've just limited Tyloo's only options to hitting that bomb site, which is exactly what they wanted. Even with a 9-1 lead, and 6 rounds in a row, Mibr are going to take their next tactical timeout. Coach Yanko taking the belt off, making sure they're all staying disciplined.
Yeah. Why is he so intimidating, Yanko? He's not, you know, he's not such a big guy, is he? He's fit, obviously, but
it's the Serbian factor.
It is the Serbian factor, isn't it? Just makes you naturally a little bit intimidated. Yeah, but good for them if they can stay hungry that way. That's still pretty cool. Don't want to see some of these top teams start to take anything for granted. I'm sure they're not right now. 9-1 in their favor. 11th round is about to come in here, and I don't know what Tyloo need. They definitely need to find a way to break the AWP setup. They can't really get banana control. I mean, it's very, very hard to do that when there are so many grenades on the other side.
I think they might have to give it up at some point. I want to try some kind of a timing over at the A bomb site. There needs to be some level of aggression in this Tyloo team that we're not seeing at the moment.
Yeah, unhook some of these players.
They kind of had it in that 4th round because they just didn't have a whole lot of utility. They almost had to be aggressive, and now that they've got the nades and they've got the utility to work with, they've obviously Fallen has beaten them up enough times to train them into a more passive nature.
Taking some parting shots as he does exit that corner. Bentet almost looked like he was going to run around, but now some backup has been called for. As Stewie and Fallen, between them they have 2 smokes and Molotov, so they can buy a lot of time. They're actually forced to use quite a bit of it, so that's a little bit of a shame.
That's great. That's a nice pop flash and a peek for Bentet. I mean, the damage is negligible. The damage doesn't matter on Fallen.
There we go.
But the fact that they forced him back is great. And forced them into using a Molotov and a smoke at that B bomb site. 40 seconds left on the clock. The bomb rotating towards banana. There's DD. Come out and clear top mid. Very passive defense at the A bomb site.
Yeah, and that's almost a bit of a shame for Tyloo. If they could have got a kill, that would have been great, but there's only 25 seconds, and look at this madness. He's actually got the AWP, but he was just hiding inside of the smoke. Am I reading this right? 18 seconds now, and they want to make their breakthrough. On the other side of the bomb site is Stewie, ready and waiting with the M4. Fallen's been pushed out, but he comes back in for a big double kill with the C-set 75, and now they're picking up the bomb. 8 seconds, 7 seconds now. They're running out of time quickly. Finally going to get it down once again. Tyloo having to fight for the afterplant here. Somebody in Excurate. That's a great kill for somebody, and he's someone we've really been missing him in the game. Need to see more out of him. A double kill in this round, and he's got 4 overall, so they need more. Flashbang through, and he can't see a single thing, and now it's all on Excurate. He's going to pick up 1 kill, and Cold Zero making his way, and he's got the AWP on the other side, so this will be just a reaction test for both players. Hiding and trying to find time. He's going to go for the fight, and he wins it. That's such a big round for Tyloo, and what, they had 5 or 4 seconds left in the plant?
Yeah. If
they'd got killed through the smoke, then that could have been another failed round. So finally they pick up a second round. It might be a little bit too late, but we'll find out.
No, they still have a chance, actually, Tyloo. There's another very strong buy. Obviously, it's going to be a double up setup, but Fallen is fully bought out. And if Tyloo can win this round, Mibr will have another buy behind it. But if you can break them that late in the half, so Tyloo's going to have to string these together to be able to break the economy, get up towards. I mean, if you do go on this little streak and take all the money out of Mibr, you can end this half Tyloo at 9-6.
How does Fallen have 20 kills in 11 rounds?
It's not bad.
So early on.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal in this game, and really tough for Tyloo to handle him. But I think that round is the key, because Fallen with an AWP at the B bomb site playing in CT spawn, you know, an M4 can spam through, it can be much more functional. We even saw, I mean, Fallen did it anyways with the CZ, but it is much harder to kind of support that bomb site with an AWP behind that smoke.
Yeah, they just need the map control to be able to even throw those kind of grenades. It's a good angle, but no peek coming in from the other side, so a bit of a shame for Excurate, who was otherwise set up for maybe a good kill.
Really cool little setup with that smoke as well to put out the Molotov and create a little gap in the bottom.
Yeah, you like that.
Could catch people off guard. I'm sure Mibr has seen it before. Another flashbang over the top. And Bentet has top banana control very early on. This is early in the round for them to do, and Stewie's going to go back for more. Flashbang comes over, but Bentet's able to get around, and this has been almost like a chess match between those two guys at different points.
Yeah, they're having their own little dance going on over that side. Definitely interesting.
Trying to find the pop flash timing to get a free kill. This looks like it's just a fake. 3 players in banana. DD's picking up the bomb now. It's not going to do much, that smoke. That's what I'm kind of curious about, what it's designed for, because it's not going to cause anyone to rotate. It's not going to deny information. It's not confusing anyone. Stewie is going to be boosted up over the smoke towards CT spawn, and the AWP is going to be playing dedicated into the bomb site. So here's the change in this B defense. So Tyloo might be thinking they're going to come back and have a very similar round to previous. That's not going to be the case. They're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, see if Stewie can fall back after he got the first kill. Usually that's what people do. They pick up 1 kill and they sort of fall back into the smoke and they'll be fine. Fallen under a bit of pressure, but oh, they actually check for it, but they don't keep shooting. That just looked like sort of a reaction check almost. And now another kill. Stewie even picking up a double, and Fallen holding strong in the back corner, and he's finally going to go down, but it's way too late. Stewie, that's a really, really important double that he pulls out there. You see how much time that bought for Fallen as well.
Yeah, and the Molotov as well, because Fallen was over at the new boxes in the back left of that bomb site, and that Molotov started burning him, and the Molotov that I think it might have been Fur on the rotation put on the ground is what gave him the time before they could get the angle to punish. I can't believe Tyloo stopped shooting. They did everything. They cleared the boost, they were shooting at it, they were pre-firing it. We see that so frequently, and if they'd kept going, they would have gotten the kill. Stewie's allowed to survive, and they don't fully clear it. 10-2. And now Mibr, I think that was the last window of opportunity that Tyloo had to make this a close game.
Yeah, that kind of reset is kind of hard to come back from. If they knew that they had Mibr slightly low on economy, then at least they'll also know now that they can just build it right back up, and they're gonna struggle with that banana problem again and again now.
Yeah. And they haven't really, I mean, they've been struggling with that problem for this whole half. You know, we haven't seen any of those super fast, aggressive plays. Maybe they're waiting to have some kind of an economic advantage to do it, but since it's not coming, need to have a plan B, and at the moment they haven't shown us one. 4 players now. Even Mibr is just saying, we know you don't want to come B anymore. We have absolutely battered you at this bomb site. And away they go. coldzera, Stewie, Fur, and Tarek all lined up.
Yeah, these people coming out of apartments are going to be walking into a crossfire that they just can't really break without any kind of utility. Maybe if they had some cool flashbangs, it would make a difference, but they are all get shot down. Tarek gets a triple. Probably feels good for him to be part of the action. He's been
I was gonna say
left out a little bit.
Him, Fur, and Stewie have had like a tough time finding fun. They've kind of climbed up a little bit. It is Fallen on 21 kills and 5 deaths. coldzera's on 13. That is an astounding scoreline, and no one on Tyloo is over 7. 11-2 now. One more timeout for Tyloo as they just try and buy themselves 4 rounds to play with in that second half. I don't think they're going to get it, Anders.
It doesn't really feel like it. I don't know what the solution would be, because we've sort of gone through. If they want that banana control early, they have to use so much utility. If they wait for later, then they risk the time, and you see how they sort of run out. Even trying to plant a bomb, they do it with like 10 seconds left, right?
Yep.
And I don't know what else is left. I mean, they could try and maybe set up an execute where they smoke Arch and Library and wrap around the bomb site. I mean, they sort of tried it before, but maybe with all the rifles, it would make more sense.
They don't really have all the rifles, though, do they? CZ on Benta, UMP and Execute. To Banana we go. Molotovs on the ground. There's some utility use. I think they just have to kind of go, right? You almost feel like they need to try and beat, especially if Fallen's going to be at that corner, try and beat the counter Molotovs. Problem is you can't really walk up Banana and take that corner and just kind of smoke quickly towards CT spawn, because Fallen with the op, you have to be cautious. He could be able to pick you off, so you're risking a lot. But as they say, no guts, no glory. Stewie's going to get a pop flash timing, and off angle behind this Molotov. Here it comes. He's going to go through. Oh, he's blind at the wrong second, but he's got the angle. They almost line up him. Fallen is seemingly in trouble as he gets caught trying to retreat. They haven't been able to punish. He almost gets it through the smoke and somehow survives. Yeah,
he should have been dead. It felt like he was stuck as well. Now he tries to go back in, but this time they're going to shut him down. Bentet with a good kill there with the UMP, and now Boost is going to get caught as well. Bentet swapping out for the AWP. He's just doing all of it in this round. And coldzera, can they chase him down? Do they want to try and see if they can maybe do some more damage here? Got to be very careful they don't give up too many rifles themselves, and Cold is going to survive it. So took the challenge and won. Still, third round for Tyloo. It's something.
Yep. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, that's the last time out is 4, and it really doesn't matter, Tyloo. I like this call to not really try and chase down this op and potentially lose 2 players, because you don't have any bank, and Mibr does, not need this gun. coldzera can drop it and spawn, and they're still going to have a very strong bomb. So for Tyloo, it's all about preserving so you can have the AK-47s. Good trade from Didi as he comes around, and Stewie's got to be frustrated to get more than that. Yeah, Bentet had seen that play previously and Fallen not nearly having the success you would have liked. You
may have seen it before, but it still looks like pure madness, doesn't it, when you see someone jumping through that smoke with a no-scope orb.
Listen, Tyloo's been doing that since day one.
Yeah.
Execute. That was his thing. Yeah.
So 11-3, moving into round number 15. We'll see if 3 rounds, or maybe even 4, could be enough for Tyloo here. As you said, they have been behind on Inferno before and still made some pretty cool comebacks, but this would have to be something else, and I expect Mibr to be pretty well versed on T-side Inferno as well.
Especially if I don't think they would have, but if they had wanted to anti-strat Tyloo, plenty of material. I don't think they would have gone too deep into that. I think it's more so focused on them getting back to their playing level. Tarek, don't know if he wanted to take that fight or just kind of run the gauntlet to get away, but either way he loses his life, and Fur's got to do a fighting retreat and just gets around the corner. Somebody is going to press the issue.
Yeah, oh, with the grenade in hand, that could have been scary. It's a great beginning. The spray for the wall on Tarek, forcing him out, and then getting him killed and Fur down to half health. So this is a good chance for the T-side to actually do something.
Yeah, to get up towards 4. This is one of the first times we've seen that level of aggression out of them. Great initiative taken by somebody. Following up on that half-wall banana, though, allows still a 3-man defense here. coldzera with an AWP will be the first obstacle. On the backside mid, no smoke, but he misses a shot, and I don't think he's got a chance of surviving here. Flashbang out. They're going to try and hit lane, though. They're actually ignoring him entirely, and there finally coldzera goes down, but first still alive in the bomb site for a moment. Stewie and Pitt needs to hold on as long as possible.
Fallen missing a chance now. It's all on Stewie, you're absolutely right. And they know that he's down here as well. He's already got 1 kill, looking for Bentet. The grenade follow-up, and if he goes down, Fallen's just in so much trouble. He's going to get DD coming up from the mid. Now it's a 2-1-2, and the bomb has got a lot of time left on it still. You see Stewie ducking and diving not to get shot in the face, and finally Bentet takes him down. And a great follow-up here. Bentet having a good end to the half at 12-12. And it will be 11-4 overall in favor of Mibr. So they're still going to be happy and quite content with this first half, but at least Tyloo got to have a bit of a say at the end of it.
Yeah, got to have a little bit of action and get involved and get aggressive and you know, be assertive and you see towards the end those last 2 rounds hard fought for. I don't think it's going to be enough, but at least they've given themselves a chance, because that was looking like a very desperate situation. Just painful to see what could have happened if maybe they had started that kind of a more aggressive style a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it was very hard for them to get out of that slow pace that they had set for themselves.
Yep.
They kept trying to fight for Banana, and they had some of those awful rounds where they just walked into the AWP shots, and every round
they love doing that.
Yeah,
it's a weird strategy.
You generally don't want to be 4-on-5 before you've even done anything. Well,
write that down, kids.
Exactly right. Just take a lesson here for Tyloo. They've done the hard research. It's not worth it. Tyloo going to be on the CT side now. Mibr on the T side. Let's see if they can come up with a pistol round that worked as well as they did.
terrorists win.